Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for being here and logging on to the what we call the Women in Winning. Hope I got it right. Oh. Okay, so it's a session what we call WIEN. I would just introduce the session and allow. Okay, sorry, I got it here. Okay. So this is Winning with Women Awards. Sorry, my bad. And this is a platform where we recognize a workplace scheme to highlight and promote companies or individuals that promote women. So I would just introduce the ladies on this session and we will swing that way. So we have Ibiane Okereke. She will be one of the anchors for this session. We have Choma Okweche. She will be one of the ladies for this session. And we have Margaret Okakochi. Welcome, ladies. And we would sit back and enjoy you tell us about who have promoted us as we have continued in this space.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. It's a big pleasure to share this afternoon with you all here and to announce our inaugural Winning with Women Awards, WIWA. My name is Choma Okweche, and I'm delighted to be one of your anchors this afternoon. Now, the objective of introducing this annual award is to create a platform to recognize and honor the achievements and strides made by women, and then also the organizations and individuals who, despite the fact that it is still a male-dominated environment, have intentionally promoted and advanced the development of women across the energy value chain. Now, these objectives include recognizing the dedication and efforts of organizations or individuals who have visibly integrated a gender perspective in their organizations. It also includes to reward individuals and organizations that excel in the commitment to gender equality, gender diversity, and fairness. And it is to establish how organizations in the energy industry rank in terms of women representation in their leadership teams and other criteria. Our intent is to make this annual award the most prestigious of its kind in Nigeria. Now, the entry process for this year's inaugural award was via nominations by the committee members, and the selection process was based on the evidence and facts as presented. Regardless of the spheres of the energy sector they belong to, all these individuals and organizations nominated today have something essential in common. They are committed to uplifting and developing women. Our gratitude today goes to all women in energy across Nigeria and Africa, and every organization across the energy value chain who continues to relentlessly progress the energy agenda and to make this industry an equal playing field for all. For this inaugural event, there are 6 categories of award. The first award will be to the Gender Advocate of the Year 2020. The second award will go to the woman who is making the most impact in the industry. The third one will be to the organization with the most diverse management team. And then the fourth one will be to the most inclusive agency in Nigeria. Award category number 5 goes to the sponsor, the organization that sponsors women in leadership. And last but not the least, for this year, would be the organization that is the best place for women to work. So to present categories 1 and 2, and that is the Gender Advocate of the Year, and the second one, I would invite my fellow anchor, Ibiane Okereke. Over to you, Ibiane.
Thank you very much, Choma. I am happy that I have the privilege of announcing the first 2 awards. And so the first award for Gender Advocate of the Year 2020, just like Choma said, goes to Engineer Simbi Wabote, FNSC. because in his role as the Executive Secretary of MCDMB, he championed many gender initiatives and also a gender fund, diversity fund, which was clearly defined for the women. And this has helped in supporting mainstreaming women in the energy industry. So this, I would like to announce and present his certificates. This is a virtual session, so we're not presenting to people physically. So we're going to blast the certificates on the screen. So if we can all clap, without virtual claps, just put a sign of clap if this platform allows us. So first award goes to Engineer Simbi Wabote for Gender Advocate of the Year. And I'll quickly run to the second advocate. And just like Chema said, this second award goes to a lady. Now, this award goes to Ms. Damilola Ashaleye, the Chief Operating Officer and co-founder of Ashdown Solar Company Limited. And she has done a lot of initiatives that have supported females in her organization at the very early stage, right from summer camps to school outreaches and clubs, to even technical roles that are predominantly done by men, and also mentorship and alumni groups for women. And this is helping in supporting and having more women play in this sector. She's actually a player, a key and popular, well-known player in the renewable energy sector. Thank you very much. I'll quickly hand over to Margaret, who will take the next two awards. Thank you, Chairman.
Thank you, Ibiene. So thank you, Ibiene, for that beautiful presentation. I will take the next award, and that award goes to the most inclusive agency for the year. And the winner of that award is Senator Sabo Mohammed Nakudu, who is the Chairman Joint Committee on Petroleum Industry Bill, the PIB of the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So Senator Sabo Nakudu has been seen as a champion for women inclusion in the legislative foreign process. This is also seen by his invitation of WIEN to the PIB and including WIEN as a stakeholder at the Senate. He is representing, he's a senator representing Jigawa Southwest District, Jigawa State, Nigeria. He's a member of the All Progressive Congress. So for being a women champion and including women in the process of legislation and making women seen on the global, on the federal and the national stage, we are presenting this award to Senator Sabo Mohammed Nakudu. So just as part of our own Winning with Women awards, we hereby grant you this award as most inclusive agency. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's wonderful. So I'll just move on to the next recipient, which is Mr. Femi Adeyemo, the Chief Executive Officer of Energy Solar. So Energy Solar is seen as an organization that is gender balanced and prides itself in promoting women within the workforce. Their gender balance ratio grows on an annual basis, and they currently have a 50-50 gender balance in their executive leadership team. In achieving this, they have been intentional about recruitment process and open roles to women who are qualified. So for this kind of initiative and putting women at the forefront, we hereby hand over the award of corporates with the most diverse management team, and that award goes to Mr. Femi Adeyemo, the Chief Executive Officer, Energy Solar. Let's just appreciate this wonderful organization and what they are doing for women. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. I'll now hand over to next announce to the next awardee and the next announcement we make. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Margaret. Please, can you confirm you can hear me?
Yes, please.
Okay, so our fifth award for this evening goes to the sponsor for women in leadership. And this award goes to none other than Mr. Tope Shonobi, Executive Director of Sahara Group. Sahara Group is a leading international energy and infrastructure conglomerate with operations in over 40 countries across Africa, the Middle East, Europe, and Asia. Sahara is a dynamic and transformational leader. Mr. Shonubi in Sahara is a dynamic and transformational leader, and as well as his company in various energy subsectors via its power generation, distribution, downstream, midstream, upstream businesses in key regional and global markets. As an equal employment opportunity organization and global promoter of sustainable development, Sahara continues to lead the charge for gender parity, deploying several sustainable development projects to ensure that no one is left behind. Mr. Shonubi is a co-founder and executive director at Sahara Group. He's an astute entrepreneur who embodies Sahara equal opportunity and genderless approach to human capital transformation. This has played a monumental role in transforming the Sahara Group from the Nigerian oil company to a global energy conglomerate. So it's my pleasure on behalf of WIEN REAN to present this certificate to Mr. Temitope Shonubi. Please, let's give it up for him and for the Sahara Group. So the last but not the least award today is going to the organization that is the best place for women to work. And this award is going to the CEO of that organization, Mr. Chikezie Nwosu, the MD and CEO of Walter Smith Petroman Oil Limited. Walter Smith Petroman Oil Limited is an equal opportunity employer that provides outstanding prospects and challenges to its members. They have created an environment that is conducive and professional, and they are proud of their wholly indigenous staff. And that's the reason why they're frequently referenced as the home crowd or as a world-class environment. Walter Smith is led by Engineer Chikezie Nwosu, who, in the words of his staff, is referred to as the Chief Gender Mainstreaming Officer, and he is very, very focused on diversity. Walter Smith has 50% of its management staff as female and 50% of his graduate staff as female. So it's my pleasure this afternoon to present this award to Mr. Chikezie Nwosu on behalf of the WIEN and REAN Collaborative Forum. Let's give it up for Mr. Chikezie Nwosu and for the Walter Smith Petroman Oil Limited. Thank you very much. At this time, I'd like to hand over to Charlotte for the next step. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. This was a fantastic section of our program. Well, have you noticed, there's just one female that was an award recipient. Oh, wow, and we had 5 men. This is good. We're hoping that the next time we'll have a swap and then we'll have 5 women and then 1 man. But regardless, the men are doing so well in this sector, especially with promoting women to participate and also encourage them to do their best in their various fields. And this will be the end of this session. We would log on quickly and swiftly into the vote of thanks, which will be in the next window that will be coming up live now. Thank you very much. See you soon.